Good afternoon, good evening, grand rising. Hello to everyone. Just wanted to come on. Not gonna be too long, not gonna be long-winded. Um, just wanted to come on talking about manifesting your goals. How to manifest your goals. How to become successful in this time. What can you do to manifest your goals? One, believe in yourself. That's one of the first things you can do into manifesting your goals is believing in yourself. What else can you do? Focus. Stay focused. Be determined. Those are all things you can do to manifest your goals. That's what I'm here to talk about. In between that, because our goals really, most of us, is finance. At the end of the day, if you die, the thing people knows most about you is what you left behind. Words of wisdom, well, mostly it's finance. People determine you who you are by what you have. Uh, I never seen a situation where most times in my city where you could walk down a gentleman, man walks down the street and a woman, hey, stop and say, hey, what's your name? You don't see that. So really, women don't pick up men off the street like men pick up women off the street. So what I'm saying is people determine you by what you have. So if you want to be broke, low self esteem, then you won't achieve anything out of life. So those are people who have limited self worth about themselves. So if you understood that you were God, think what your mentality would be. If you knew that you had God capabilities, think what your mentality would be. No one could tell you anything. Not anyone could tell you anything that didn't propel you forward to your goal. That's what it is. Because that's really all God is a consciousness in you, the higher consciousness in you. And simply, when you sin, you're just missing the mark. There's no such thing as sin. You can Google the word sin or do the etymology on the word sin, and you will see that the sin is not what you think sin is. Sin simply means I missed the mark. So I say that to say we want to manifest our goals in this day and time while we're all, or not me, but most of you all, have lost your job, you're laid off, you're trying to get unemployment, trying to stay afloat, and you're trying to wonder how I'm going to do this with limited finance. It's the time that you get creative. Instead of waddling in your sorrows, this is the best time to get creative, find ways to make more money, passive income. You want to learn how to make money while you're asleep. Write that ebook you've been talking about. Develop that new recipe. Sell cookies. There's different things you can do during this time. I'm gonna sell cookies I can't set up anywhere. You can mail them to the people still. They haven't stopped distributing the mail yet. There's different ways to do it. I never take no for answer. Every business venture I ever had that I've gotten off the ground is because I was determined, didn't take any negative outside influence, and I was able to get it done. I wanted a cell phone place store, Boost Mobile store in my city of Detroit, uh, surrounding area, Metro Detroit area. That's unheard of, almost, for a black, so-called black man to own a cell phone store in this city. It's almost like having a liquor store. There's been no so-called black liquor stores in the city of Detroit or the Metro Detroit area. Why is that? Those things that I think about, like why are uh, we drink a lot of liquor, pop a lot of bottles, but we don't have a liquor store. So I've been trying to raise money to open up the first, if I'm not the first, but the most recent so-called black liquor store, a chain uh, of those in the city of Detroit. Because we buy the most liquor. So I think we should sell it to ourselves. Same with shoes. We buy the most Jordans. So I think it's time that we create a company that sells shoes, designer shoes as well. We like Prada, Gucci. We determine the fashion trend. Uh, Off-White, that's a young brother that they picked up, raised up. Europeans raised him up, helped him develop his brand. The brother Kanye helped him out, gave him a platform, and the brother took that platform and he's off and running. That's manifesting your goals. That's manifesting your destiny. He had an idea. He had a thought. Not even an idea. The thought first, then the idea came. Now the brothers, the premier, more the Europeans platform. That could have been his own platform if we backed him with our money. But Louis Vuitton and those companies backed him with their money. We saw his greatness first. But once again, we passed it off. The people of the world follow our trends in everything. The design of the Rolls Royce. Did we design it? No, we didn't design it, but we influenced that design. The Rolex watch. We make that watch popular. Was it popular before us? Yes, it was. We made it ubiquitous everywhere. Now it's so common. Now it's a common thing. It's like Rolexes are like Timex watches. We determine the fashion trend. We determine whatever's going on in society. The so-called ghetto black person influences the world. Yes, the ghetto black person. The person that's in the hood, up to no good, as they think and say. So we can change that. We can. There's many ways to make money. Ways to build a community. I suggest many of you read. I was just looking at bio, the history of Las Vegas, the early years between 1905 to 1925. I think it was 1925. Check out how they built a city. We're gonna do the same thing. They went from a house in the country. One woman had a thought. She didn't even want it actually, but it came about that way. And turned it into a whole corporate town now, big corporate city. It's a really interesting story of how so-called black people can emulate someone else's success to make it their own. Ooh, that was a book. That's real. So why you now? Most of us are on our what they call quarantine for America, for the world. This is the time to a new beginning because it's really going to be a new beginning. It's going to be a new beginning for everyone. As the global reset takes place, that's what's taking place now. Uh, the global reset will be over, hopefully towards the end of this year. But while we in this cocoon, we got laptop, MacBook, whatever. Time to formulate your ideas and plans, put them into action. Learn how to become a sniper instead of a shooter. So let's get down for business. Let's not hesitate. Let's not wait. Let's put our practice into action. Let's start going to these banks, demanding that we want $100 million loans, $200 million loans. Uh, we want to build our own infrastructure. We want to make our own movies. We want to do our own everything. Let's start building our own bank so we can borrow from ourselves. Uh, that's why I always speak about whole life insurance policies, which would have been a great saving investment. A lot of you seen, by many of you worked in my video, took heed. She took heed to that video, checked into whole life insurance policy. But now, right now, you could have used it. You could have been borrowing against yourself, being the bank for yourself. You could have used it. You could be buying silver now. Now is a good time to buy silver. Excuse me. Silver is cheap. $13 an ounce in some places. And next year, silver will be double that. So you got a chance. I'm giving you a business tip now, financial. Uh, that investment, that $5,000, $6,000 investment, I'm almost guaranteeing you. Next year, 2 years from now, it's gonna be double. So first thing you do is get you life insurance policy, whole life insurance policy, base policy with paid up edition riders, premiums, uh, borrow against your policy. Take that 5% hit of borrowing against it. Go get that silver. Buy that silver with that insurance money. Let it sit and let it grow. And pay that money back to the insurance company monthly with a little bit of interest on top of it. So now you just compounded money over money. You getting money. You're gonna double your money on your silver. The silver at the lowest point it's ever been since I think about the last 20 years. So Silver's definitely going back up. It's a precious metal. And right now, it's what they call a divergence. Silver going down, but gold is going up. And silver's going to turn right back around and go right with it. It's not going anywhere. People need silver to make a lot of different things. So the demand for silver will go back up, and you'll have a lot of it to sell back to the market at a profit, in which you can take that money from that profit and put it back into the insurance policy till you need it again. Those insurance companies, New York Life, Guardian, Mass Mutual, Northwestern, those four companies been paying 4, 6%, 7% year over year since 1840, 1860. So those are like the most sure investments you can have. So that's how we got to make the money work. Keep making it work so we can build a legacy for our children. I'm concerned about my child. I don't know if you're concerned about yours, but I'm concerned about my child. Many of you have more than me, not more children than I have, so you should be way more concerned than I ever be concerned. I only have one, and most of the people I see have 3, 4 children. So you should definitely be more concerned than what I am. But I'm concerned about my child and her future, and if she decides to have children, her children's future. I'm trying to break the cycle of poverty. That's what I want us to break the poverty, the cycle of poverty. Our neighborhoods don't have to be that way. If we manifest our goals and destiny, we can change it around. We've always had success, and the European will come and destroy it, but we have to rebuild. We at the point now we have worldwide technology that we can communicate with anybody, any place in the world. But we need to start communicating with our brothers and sisters in Honduras, Panama, uh, Australia, the Aboriginals down in Australia, uh, brothers in Africa, all the countries in Africa. It's 56 countries in Africa. 54 for 56 countries in Africa. That's 56 different nations that the so-called Black American hasn't even made one deal with for any type of manufacturing or anything. We haven't made one deal. But the European, he's in all of these countries cutting deals right after nuts. Boop, boop, boop. We got to cut deals for ourselves. If we want to be recognized as first class people, we have to build something. We have to be besides entertainers and ball players. We got to have some influence somewhere. The Africans sell the gold to the Europeans, not us. The Brazilians, they don't deal with us. So-called Black America, we go over there and tours. We great tourists. We go sightsee. I ain't with sightseeing. When I go place, I go see if I can do business with that people in that particular town, city, country, wherever. I want to see if we can do business, some type of a business agreement. We come up with some type of arrangement. You can provide a product I need in the USA, and I can provide something from the USA that you need in your country. Import, export, collaborations. That's what I'm talking about. Even here in America, I don't want to talk to you if we can't talk and discuss how we're going to make a plan to uh, make money. Because it's what it's all about. This country, this world is built on commerce. If you're not trying to deal with commerce, then you're wasting time. You're just in the way. I know everyone can't be the boss, but we can be cooperative with one another that we all eat, that the whole community grow. Some of us are going to be the leader, some just be regular folk. It's just how things go. Wherever you may lay this, but we all got to work for the common good of the group or the community. That's why the Europeans created prisons. If those people weren't working for the common good of the cause of their system, they got a place for it. It's really what it's all about. You're not working in conjunction with what we trying to do. You going counterclockwise to what we structured. So we got a place for people like that, which is called prison. You're disruptive. So I'm not gonna be long winded. I'm just glad for people who did look in, check in, whoever. Appreciate you. I hope you tell others about my videos so that we can spread this message of financial freedom, manifesting our goals, becoming one. Um, like I said, I'm always looking for business partners uh, that we can collectively pool our money together to help some other so-called black person grow their business, and we take a percentage or interest in their company as we help them grow. And then we move from that company to the next company, to the next company, to real estate ventures and so on and so forth. We do it one step at a time. We collectively come together as a group. We agree on who we're going to pool our resources into. We help that company grow. Everyone has a percentage. It's all contracted. It's all written down. All the banking details are there for no one can abscond, steal. So the structures will be all in place where we all can benefit. That's all the European does. He set up his private equity funds, his corporation, his foundations, those things, and they work as a group to fund what they need done. And that's what we have to do, the same thing. If we got a brother who's selling potato chips like the brother who sells Rap Snacks, we all should have been behind that Rap Snack, pushing that brother, investing our money into that so we can make that a global company. We can have Rap Snacks all over the world. And we can invest in that to make it grow. Be like Lay's or whatever company, or Jay's, whatever uh, big potato chip company Europeans have. Uh, Ruffles. We made all those companies famous. We could do that same thing for ourselves. It's time for us to make a car that's built by us, made by us, and everybody around the world driving. It's that time. It's not hard. Black people spend, I think, like $1 trillion. So we just say we take 100 billion and off that trillion. We can solve our own economic problems. That's what I'm telling you, and the time is now. So I'm gonna leave you, like I said, I was gonna leave you previously, but now I thought about something else I thought I would give to you. Uh, but yeah, you can like this if you want. Don't like it, whatever. Give me one, like or dislike. I don't care. The message will continue. Everyone didn't like Martin. Everyone didn't like Malcolm. Uh, Not comparing myself to those men, such great stature, but that's what I'm saying. I can't please everyone, but for those who do resonate with my message, thank you. For those who don't, I thank you as well. Uh, if you need help with LLCs, CPN, uh, business formation, website development, uh, credit repair, I'll leave my uh, email, phone number in the comments down below. Always contact me about those things. I don't work for free, just to let you know. So don't call me if you think I'm giving away something free, because I'm in. Uh, Even the Europeans, if you want to, whoever other races, if you benefit, my message resonates with you, you can also, I'll help you just as well. But best believe, You'll always be melanated on first. So if you're willing to help our cause, then I would graciously love to help you. I'm not, like I said, I'm not, I don't deal with colors. Red, blue, green, brown, black, orange, white, yellow. Those are colors. So if you are a colored person, colors, into colors, I'm not into colors. So I'm into being a Moor, a man. That's what I'm into. I'm respectful. I believe in etiquette, ethics, the way you do things, the way you treat people. I believe in those things all must be right and exact and proper. So if you want to benefit in life, I suggest you follow that same pattern. Treat your fellow man with respect, treat your fellow woman with respect. Uh, don't let no one disrespect you. So those are the principles I live by. I give everyone their due respect until otherwise seen. So I roll with honor and respect. And I suggest you all do the same thing. Life would be a lot better if we all honor and respect one another. So with that being said, peace to the gods.